What did you give Aaron Gordon on that last dunk? Sweating. I feel like Whitney Houston in concert. I ain't sweated this much since I ran around out there in that game went on y'all, Steph.
You put sugar in spaghetti, Ayesha.
Yes.
I still put sugar in spaghetti.
Okay. Y'all some different kind of Negroes in here. Nah.
Chicago, that about triple double. He want me Yo. Miami Heat versus Golden State. Our big three ever versus y'all.
Woo!
Who win?
Come on, man. Come on,
I know
man.
we'll win it, right? It's
Come on, man.
Now what happened to my scallops?
Yeah, so what happened to them scallops during the break?
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah.
Woo!
Finish.
Woo!
That looks great. He's
Everybody
plating
out there.
on top of the steak.
Hey, Steph, come and look at this masterpiece right here.
There is no American.
Yum. I love that we finished at the same time. Come on.
Wait.
That looks great. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you plated it.
The scallops about to fall off the plate, but yeah, we got the fillet, we got the
Hold on, let me get it.
My baby over here sweating like bean lions.
Hey, listen. I ain't sweated this much since I ran around out there in that game went on y'all, Steph.
What did you say?
Hey, I'm standing underneath the rim like this, like.
Hey, did you think you had a chance?
I was right underneath the basket. I saw it online the whole time. That's why I didn't move, and I had the nerve to catch it out the rim. I should have ran over and handed it to you.
Yo, how funny would that have been if you would have ran and chasing me to give me the ball?
Yeah, I hear it. Wait, get your ass out of here, man.
Hey, go ahead, give me.
I'm gonna sprinkle it. There you go, E40.
You know, everybody.
No, babe. No, babe.
But you put a little. So look, we add a little time on that, and a little cheese. You know.
It's so high.
Listen, it's for the
That's
people.
like a high arcing shot.
It's for the people.
The people know how to clean this
It's
up.
for the people.
Oh, are we eating right now too? We're eating
We
right
gotta
now.
taste it.
Everybody, man.
And he knows I can't do dairy, but
He put cheese on it.
he put cheese on it. It's okay.
Just a little bit.
You're just gonna
And I'm
give him
have
some
a little bit
presents.
of farts.
You're gonna give him a gift tonight.
My little bit of farts is gonna be super romantic.
Wait, hold on.
So they can everyone
There we
can
go.
see our first bites. Here we go.
Right here.
Go right
A nice medium steak.
Delicious.
I'm good, babe.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't even need to taste it. I know.
Babe, you did a great job.
Put it this way. I don't know if I've ever been more defeated in my life because I actually was nervous. I got to the end. I played the food, but I've been tasting her food for so long. I know what that tastes like. I was hoping in my mind that was what it was going to taste like.
Really good.
All right. Listen.
You did a great job.
I did all right though. I just
just
know what
saying,
you set the bar so high.
Ice, can we get on your cooking show? Can we come on and you know what I'm saying? Bye bye. What's up?
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, this is almost clear taco.
This is
I'm gonna give it a
good.
9.
Hey, look, Steph. That's the question I have for you too. What did you give Aaron Gordon on that last dunk? Sweating. I feel like Whitney Houston in concert. What did you give Aaron Gordon on that last dunk?
Hey,
This is a great time to not tell the truth, Steph.
It's a great time to tell it, but everyone has their own opinions. What was your opinion of the last dunk that Aaron Gordon did?
Aaron should have won, man.
Wait, but from that dunk or period?
That dunk was not his best, but he should have won. He had the better body of work. So I understand the dilemma. I just know Aaron Gordon should have won.
Right. But we talking about the last dunk. Would you have gave him a 9? Gave him a 10? Because up until that point, I gave Aaron Gordon a 10 every time.
Honestly, I would have been biased, and I would have said, yeah, he got a 10. I got to make sure he wins.
Great answer. Great answer. So listen, I was biased as well.
Yeah, that's okay.
because I gave Derrick Jones Jr. a 9 on his first jump when he jumped over Bam.
Right.
I'm all about if you're gonna do it, you gotta clear him. That's
Right. You got a little
clear him, so I gave him 9. Yeah.
That's a tough. Hey, the NBA called me when I'm retired and asked me to do a dunk contest, and your face gonna pop in my head. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yo, you know how many? Listen, I get so many people that comment on everything I do and be like, I give that a 9 out of 10. And I'm like, do y'all know that a 9 out of 10? I'll take that any day.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'll take it any day of the week, man.
No, that's funny because you got 9 out of 10. I got to look at Curry, man. So inspirational. We just doing it out here, you know. I tell you what.
How do you feel about the conversation that people say that you changed the game of basketball? Like, it's only a few different people that come along and you like, that guy right there changed the way that we look at basketball. How do you feel when people say that about you?
At first, I was uncomfortable with it because, like, you know, anytime you get that, like, outlandish praise for doing something legendary and you still in the fight, like, it doesn't do anything for me. So I kind of, like, kept it at bay. But now I kind of sit and think about it, and, you know, 11 years in, looking at some of the guys that are coming into the league and how the game has changed in terms of, you know, just how many threes are going up and that being a part of, you know, anybody who sets foot on the floor, on the NBA floor now should have that in their arsenal in some way, shape, or form. Like, it is pretty flattering. And, you know, I appreciate the fact that I didn't come in trying to do it. Like, I literally was just being myself, and whatever I saw, whatever I worked on, I was going to go out there and do. And just having the, I'll call it the stubbornness to think that I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, it was just. I
feel like you were just excited to be there.
I had to play. And so, like, yeah, it's just wild to think about, man. I embrace it. I love it. I know that I have changed it in terms of, you know, how younger kids now see the game of basketball and what they work on at a younger age. We'll see how it continues to play out with the new talent that's coming into the league. So,
yo, you know what I love? I love when they show Steve Kerr when you're taking a shot.
Oh yeah.
I love when he looking at like, Steph, no, and then you make it. He like, what?
We were still getting to know each other at that point. That was like 3 months in.
I love that, man. I love it.
Even 5 years later, he's still making that look.
One of my biggest fears is that when D signed on for his TNT show, that he would become an old hater.
Hey, that's real talk though, because you got to be truthful and honest. You got to give an opinion.
Yeah, I was actually afraid of that. Like, I never wanted to leave the game and become that guy that talks about, you know, all the players that's playing the game. You know what I mean? And especially the further and further away you get from the game, the more and more the game changed, and it's different than what you remember. And we all have this mentality that, oh, I would have did it this way, or I wouldn't have done that. So I never wanted to, like, I don't want to, not never, because, you know, this is going to go on for a while. I don't want to lose myself in the process of being on TV and talking about the game of basketball I love. You know what I mean?
I still want to be able to have sex with him. There's nothing more unsexy than an old ass hater.
No, they just got a different swag about them.
Speaking of sex, can we talk about that photo that you guys posted viral? Like the sexy photo. You know when you was holding her up like this?
Let's just put it this way, bro.
What inspired that?
We'll talk about having faith and moving the culture forward, and that you can and those two things can live together. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yes, absolutely.
Talk about it.
Absolutely. Actually, I would love to talk about that because I feel like that is the biggest misconception with us being Christians, is that we can't have fun in our marriage and that we're not feisty and lovely and all of the ludicrous songs. And that's annoying, and it's not the case at all. For us, our faith is about our personal relationship with God and making sure that we love everybody around us without judgment. That is not our job. We're never trying to pass judgment on people. We're just trying to love the Lord, get it popping, and drink wine.
So it's possible to love Jesus and get it popping too.
Yes.
All I was doing was trying to get hand rehab in on All-Star Weekend. That's what I was just trying to.
IG didn't want us to be great.
They want us
to be great.
Chicago, that triple double. He didn't want us to be Yo, Ayesha, I got a question for you. So, when you go out and you're doing media for, all the things that you are doing, maybe the first 3 questions come out is about Steph Curry. And I'm asking this question because of this one right here.
Wait, does that happens to you?
Oh,
talk about that though.
20
That's crazy.
years in the game.
Well, if that happens to her, I feel like I can't complain.
No, they're like, you've got a cure for cancer, you say. But
Yes.
let's talk about the big 3. And I'm like, what? I have a whole, okay.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit though.
That one's tough, because like when you're working so hard, like it took me a long time to just be at peace with it and realize, you know what, it's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening whether I want it to or not. And I honestly started realizing, like, as much as I was complaining about it, because I was, like, that I didn't want him to feel like it was because I wasn't proud to be his wife, or like wasn't happy that I was his wife. And I started realizing, hey, you know what, it could come across that way. So like, I need you to know that I'm so proud and happy and honored to be your wife, and I love you and all of these things. But at the same time, when as a woman, like when you're doing all of the things that you're supposed to do as a wife, and also creating a career for yourself or working hard outside of your home, it's a little frustrating.
Yeah. Well, I was like, he does media after practice. He does media
Every day.
Game after
Every
game,
day.
every day. So if he didn't answer your questions, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I had a full ass life before him, and I'm gonna have a full ass life with him. So give me my time. And unless you're gonna give me the same time during his media time, so you know what I mean? Hello, beat reporters. Don't hijack my press tours. Ask me about Dwyane and LeBron and Chris Bosh. Like, come on, give me that same respect. But how did you guys handle injury this year?
I loved it, actually. I mean, to be honest, it was a weird. I was coming into the season like, I'm ready to go, like, prove all these people wrong, talking about it's our rebuild year and all that. And in 4 games, it got taken away. So I had a change. Either I was gonna be depressed and be miserable and not want to be around anybody, even my family, just because basketball was taken away, or you lean into it and know that this story is only getting started in terms of what these next years are going to be like.
Yeah, it's made you a better person.
Yeah, it's given me a greater perspective on how amazing basketball is and how much fun I have playing the game, even through the crazy grinds of playoffs, series and championship runs and all that. I absolutely love it, so there's no question about that. But like the other things in life and being, making up for lost time with the kids was amazing. Leaning into the off-court stuff a little bit so I can set a foundation for all the things we talked about earlier about, how amazing those opportunities are. And I'm going to be back next year ready to go. So that's when I say I loved it. I got to lean into some other stuff because basketball was taken away.
I got one question left for Steph, and this is for the basketball world. Miami Heat versus Golden State. Our big 3 ever versus y'all.
Woo!
Who wins?
Come on, man. Come on,
I know
man.
we'll win, right? It's
Come on, man.
Let's talk about it real quick before we go off air.
I'm going to see it. We might have to get this on 2K. We will play this thing out.
That's a good idea.
Hey, no. It'll be a blowout. I can't play. I'm terrible. But I will say one thing, and I hate the conversations that we try to compare from generations and generations, because you're never going to come with an answer, right? It's just fill of words that everyone uses to fill airways. But I think we all have those moments where you see great teams and you see great individual players, and you be like, damn, I would love to have had a moment to play against them in my prime. So I'll just say that to say that when you guys, shortly after the Big Three era and we kind of had the NBA, you guys came and took it over, and I was like, damn, I would love to play them right now. That'll be it. Eastern Conference versus Western Conference. Whoa!
Hey, in the alternate universe, that would have been amazing, bro. But how many points would you have averaged like in 1975?
Who was playing back then?
I'm
getting, listen, Steph, I'm getting buckets in every era.
Exactly, but
I'm getting buckets in every era. I can play tough. I can play the tough game, or I can play the no defense game. I can go the hole and get up and pick myself up, or I can play no defense. Whatever y'all want, I'm out there getting buckets.
Absolutely.
I can't shoot from half court, but I'll find a way to put that ball in the basket.
I would have sucked because ain't no 3-point line.
Yo, have you guys watched the Jordan doc, The Last Dance?
Yeah, we're with everybody else. 2 episodes in. I hate that they slow rolling it, but it's something. I'm can't wait for Sunday. So I heard what you said about what Jordan meant and being in Chicago and giving you a vision of like what you could accomplish with the game of basketball. Like that to me, like we know how just how dope of a legacy MJ's got, but like hearing that from you and putting it into real terms. You said it earlier, like what a 5 or 7-year-old right now is thinking about watching the game, and like that's so crazy to me. And the fact that you had the high level of career that you had, and have now created that for other people. Like I can fall in love with those stories so much because like we're talking about sports and like a game of basketball doing that for a kid. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, I was telling my wife while we were watching. Michael Jordan came into the NBA at 84, and the documentary was taking place around 97, 98. I told my wife, I said, you're watching my entire childhood.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I was born in 1982, and by 98, I was 16 years old. So you're watching my entire childhood, and without the Chicago Bulls team, I would not have had the vision that I had to become a NBA basketball player, and the vision of Michael Jordan to try to do the things that he did. You know what I mean, and want to become one of the greatest players to play the game. So I give so much credit to the 91 Bulls team, because without them, like I remember being a kid sitting in front of the little 12-inch TV we had, and when they won a championship, I remember saying to myself, like, that's what I want to do. That's the feeling I want to give to my family, the feeling that the Bulls gave to us. So without them, bro, I wouldn't be here. So, man, I'm in heaven every Sunday. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And for everybody a little older, he just said, that's my childhood. And I was like, I was well into my 20s.
No. Well,
yeah.
In 98.
The Last Dance season.
He was rolling.
That's what makes it
That's gold.
That's gold.
98. She was a thought in 98, back up for sure.
I was. Listen, I enjoyed my life. And that is the exact advice I gave Ayesha and a young Steph at D. Wright's 25th birthday party.
It all comes out. I'm so done.
You guys, the likelihood of this working out is very low, and you should just break up now and have sex with other people. I used a little bit more but is that not what I told y'all though?
You looked at me and said, how old are you? Okay.
Precisely, because I was a thought.
I apologize on behalf of the Wade family. We are not, that's not who we are anymore.
I wish somebody
I still might give the same advice. Listen, you guys are unicorns. Like literally, there are very, very few people that I've met who have been consistent. I've known you guys well over a decade, and there's a lot of people who talk about faith, and there's a lot of people who talk about moving the culture forward, but something isn't real somewhere, right? And when people are like, are they really, are they real? And I'm like, yes. They're some of the only people that I've met who've been consistent from the first time I saw them to every time I speak to you guys, and whether that's me and Ayesha texting each other, like just encouragement, randomly, like, girl, keep your head up, you got this. And she, returns the favor. You guys have been consistent. And I wish more people understood that it is possible to be people of faith and also wanting to move the culture forward. Those two things don't have to exist separately. And you guys do a beautiful job of being exactly who you claim to be. You put sugar in spaghetti, Ayesha.
Yes.
I still put sugar in spaghetti.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all some different kind of Negroes in here. Nah.
Yo, show us the spread. Show us the spread. Show us what you
You do the spaghetti, the sugar. My aunts and my mom used to put pepperonis in there, all sorts of.
I don't know about the pepperoni.
Reasonable things, not sugar. I don't understand.
There's a reason though. It cuts the acidity of the tomato.
I like the acidity. Okay.
She put the whole technical reasoning to it. I just thought it tastes good. She got the whole technical reasoning
It
behind it.
brings out more of the tomato.
Now, do you guys bake on top? First of all, they make the spaghetti, then they bake it with American cheese. Thank you. On top of the sugar spaghetti.
I've had that for one or two Thanksgivings. I've had that.
A spaghetti casserole, if you will.
Let me tell you something. My father cooks amazing spaghetti.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
Spaghetti casserole.
It's sweet now. You ain't gonna get your body fat checked out. You eat it, but
Absolutely, it's not good for this time of place right now.
it's bomb though. Facts.
Real good, right?
Scared.
Are you cooking for the family or what? I mean, what's up? Everybody eating that?
I got 2 fillets here. The kids there's too many kids around here, so I don't think I got enough food for
Oh, okay.
Honestly, we ordered Chick-fil-A.
Steph,
Mom.
wash your hands, Steph.
Yeah, wash them hands.
20 seconds.
I'm singing the alphabet right now.
Shoot, I
Y'all
don't know
want to see these
what.
onions right here, everybody? So
What's that? What you got? Did you tell everybody what you cooking?
Yeah, man, I'm making pasta over here, man. Pasta, little Cabernet wine, it goes perfect.
Wait, where'd it go?
That's
Hold on. We'll show y'all. Hold on.
How do you? Why is it
So
so
I'm cooking.
zoomy?
I'm getting a recipe out of my chef's book.
Oh, that's big time.
Right? So here we go right here.
Oh.
You guys see the Wade wine is already with it. So it's already perfect.
Wait, so what's in it? What's the protein in it?
First of all, this is very healthy, okay? To let y'all know, this ain't that pasta that you gotta worry about with the love handles.
Yeah.
Baby, here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
My wife gonna tell y'all I'm gonna go ahead and get these onions ready.
Absolutely. I'm about to, what am I about to do? Toss these Brussels sprouts? Is that what I'm about to do? With some olive oil?
Who got the trademark on Chef Curry?
Well, now I do.
Also, you got the trademark on Chef Curry. They call him, I'm just wondering.
I had to throw the no look because they was trying to put that on me and I ain't want none of them problems. No, sir.
Everybody, I'm about to pour a little Wade wine into my ingredients. I just want y'all to know.
Oh, you drinking it and using it in there? Oh,
Drinking it
okay.
and using it. Hey, listen, I watched my parents, they ain't pour wine, they pour a little something else. But I watched my parents do this.
His parents also put American cheese on top of spaghetti.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, that's good enough, babe.
Baby, you smell it.
That's that.
On the pan. Just put it on the pan and put it in the oven.
Baby, can you talk to Ayesha about
Her magazine?
yes, talk to
Ayesha, tell us about your magazine.
Oh my God! Stop!
Let's see it. Oh, sweet July.
Hey,
That cover girl.
that cover right there. I should cook like this the whole time. You're real sexy with it. Oh, by the way, I have preheated this oven to 425 degrees for these here Brussels sprouts.
Wait.
Oh.
You don't want
Oh.
Okay. I don't know. I definitely gonna look at those Brussels sprouts when we're done. Brussels sprouts ain't easy to make.
Hey, nah, we're gonna find out today.
Everybody, I'm about to do a little salt and pepper, give a little more seasoning to my sauce.
This
So
is
what is your
hilarious
magazine going to cover? What kind of things? What kind of topics?
me. What'd you say?
What kind of things is your magazine going to cover? What issues? What kind of stuff? What can we look for?
I wanted it to be super inclusive, and so this first issue we're talking all about sunscreen and skincare for all skin types, because I feel like a lot of us don't know that you still actually need to wear sunscreen. And I think I've seen you talk about the fact that you always wear sunscreen.
Yes.
I feel like I've read that before, and it's so important because our community is actually more susceptible to we don't get skin cancer as often, but when Black people do, they're more likely to fall super, super ill from it. So people don't know that. And so we dive into that. My mom has a column in there where she talks about, you know, just going through a transitional phase in her marriage and personal life and just being 57 and fabulous. And so I was really excited to have that for her because it's always been a dream of hers. And then just featuring local businesses, small businesses, all sorts of things. It's honestly a dream come true, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It's dope. Like nobody I know that's like in like younger has their own magazine and is all about
Give me the book. I need the book.
Oh. See, this is how you end up with American cheese on top of it. Wait, can I just say that both your mamas fine? Last year at your birthday party,
Yes.
your mom and Steph's mom are
crazy.
top 5 hottest moms ever in life.
It's so ridiculous, and I'll see like crazy comments on Instagram. So like, how do you feel that your mother-in-law and your mom look better than you? I'm like, I feel great because that means I'm gonna age very well. Thank you.
Y'all fine. Y'all fine.
Ayesha, I got a question. So I know, like, I think you started off kind of everything, you blog, right? Like early on, you had a blog. So you started everything on blog. So we have a lot of people that's out here listening that, you know, they're in this space where they want to do something, they want to create something, but they don't know how to do it. How was your process and why you started the blog, and how was your process of doing that to get to where you are now, where you have an empire?
Empire. Can we talk about
God.
it?
You guys are making me sweat. I feel so crazy.
Yes, we walk into
I
in San Francisco. We were like, this is my friend's restaurant, and give us some barbecue
You need that sauce, though.
The barbecue sauce.
You need that barbecue sauce.
I know. I feel like when you have a purpose and a calling, like things happen organically. So as long as you're passionate about the steps that you're taking and what you're doing, and it comes from an organic place, that the right doors are going to open for you as long as you're putting in the work. I think a lot of people don't know the behind the scenes stuff that goes on and the effort that people are putting in off of Instagram, and the long nights and the office nights. We never really show that, and maybe we should start. But there's just a lot of work that goes into everything. But I think for anybody like looking to start doing something, it's just do it with conviction and not letting anybody stop you. There's gonna be a lot of no's before you get to a yes.
A lot of the no's. Talk about the no's. Talk about the no's.
The no's are ruthless. They hurt. But life's about resilience and what's that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you like these? What is that? These are sausages, baby. So these right here are turkey sausages right here. All right, we keeping it healthy, y'all. We keeping it healthy.
That's awesome.
You see me, Steph? Pour a little olive oil in the skillet. Now I'm about to throw this turkey sausage in there. Chad, that is just Chad, they're not hot dogs, bro. Don't do that.
I'm gonna see how
They're not hot dogs, just Chad.
There's the guy that puts American cheese on sugary spaghetti.
Are you keeping track of the steak?
This sizzle right here.
What we got?
So I just put the pan steaks on right here.
There's fillets.
I keep saying the wrong meat.
Don't worry about it.
It's a pan steak. We get it. Pan steak.
Pan fillet. That's a cardinal sin in the kitchen. You gotta talk to your food like it's got value.
Break it down. It's filet. You're just cooking it in a pan.
Hey, yo, Steph.
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you, man.
What's good?
So listen, I feel like me and you are kind of similar in this respect right here, right? I feel like we're both two guys that probably, when it's all said and done, will not get the overall respect that we probably should get from this game, right? How do you deal with that? For all the kids and everyone's out there listening, how do you deal with that? One, while you're playing as one of the top players in the game, but maybe not getting respect that the real basketball players know you should be.
I mean, it comes in ways. I think the grind to get to that level, like the championship experiences and, you know, people knowing your name and you creating that fear every time you walk in the gym that they know that you're there. Like, that journey's so dope because every night it's like I'm proving to myself first and foremost that the work that I put in is paying off, and like it starts to build your confidence. Then you start winning and everybody loves you, right? Like there's that window where it's just like you can do no wrong. And it's cool, like, but it still doesn't change the drive that got us there. But then afterwards, what I'm finding out, like as soon as you have a little vulnerability or a little, you know, window for them to come in, they come full circle. So like, I mean, I wouldn't say it hurts. It's just more entertaining for me because, like I told somebody earlier, I'm so confident in like who I am, and that has come from the people around me, the circle that I got that's so tight that, you know, they're not gassing me, but they keep it real, and that has allowed me to kind of take all the criticism, whether I might have like a human like, oh man, bump them, or I'm about to go tweet something right quick. Nah, you know. I still have those reactions, but at the end of the day, like I know who I am, I know what I put into it, and at the end of the day, the hate is always louder than the love, and then we gotta change that. But you know, we just deal with it. That's the biggest thing. You just gotta be confident in who you are. I know that comes with work. You gotta prove it to yourself first. We appreciate that. Yeah.
Cheers. Look at my empty glass.
We're on bottom.
Yo, Steph,
Appreciate
when
that.
this all ends, you gotta get on that golf course, man. I need some.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm finding you somewhere. Nice with the West
Love
Coast.
you guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys. This was so much fun.
Not too tight.
Team Curry.
First and last meal I might cook this year, so appreciate you.
Highly likely.
Love y'all.
Respect.
All love.
Love you guys. Bye.